Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Sorry for the cheesy video. I do have to upgrade or get a new computer. My iMac started acting funny. It was a 2010 27-inch iMac. So I will be either maybe going back to a laptop and or getting a newer PC, or maybe even just upgrading my camera. I don't know. I don't know exactly what yet. But it doesn't really matter because people don't watch my videos anyway. But for the few that give me a thumbs up and the viewers appreciate it anyway. This is a live video. So what's popping, everybody? It's New York's Finest, hosted by yours truly, and of course, I already created another YouTube account. I'm just trying to get a picture before I start doing videos, but it is called Lego Mike's Ego. So again, that'll be LEGO space MIKES space EGO. All right. My plan yesterday was to hit up Red, White, and Blue and try to get some more box Legos and stuff. Because, like I said, that's what I was really mainly into, just getting box Lego stuff. Yeah. So that was basically my plan. Friday, I noticed that they threw away a bin. Probably, let me move back. They probably threw away a bin at least this big. And if you're looking from helicopter view, it will be that wide. So about that big and that wide. So I'm pretty sure it had to be at least this deep. And they just threw it in the trash. I seen a Millennium Falcon on top. It looked like a lot of Star Wars stuff. I don't know. I'm pretty confident there were minifigures in there, but I don't know. Prior to that, one of the workers wound up saving a battle armored He-Man, a retro one that looks like somebody just took it right out the package. I mean, it was in pristine condition. He gave it to one of the guys. They threw away all that. You know, the thing with a lot of these thrift shops, people don't seem to understand when you dump your stuff or you don't, well, technically when you donate your stuff, when it gets to these organizations that they claim they're for good causes, they give the cheapest, nastiest percentage to Lupus, March of Dimes, and all these so-called charities that they're supposed to be helping with. Now, I do commend the fact that they do help and they do hire people with mental instabilities and things of that nature. They hire any and everybody, regardless of race, creed, gender, sexual preferences. I'm all for that. I think stuff like that is commendable. But outside of that, the price they up stuff for is ridiculous. I do understand that you have to pay, you have to do so much. I get it. But, when you take stuff that people are donating, their hard-earned money, and they think it is going to a good cause, and just because, as long as you meet your quota, and just because you get overwhelmed with stock, you want to just take stuff and toss it. How hard is it to just have somebody come out to the door and say, hey, does anybody want this? And then if they say, yeah, you just put it in whatever you put it in and you put a price on it. Instead of dumping it and throwing it away. You're wasting money. And I'm pretty sure the co-founders and or the bosses of Red, White, and Blue would not appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. Excuse me a second. Gotta eat. So yeah, I was always taught never talk with your mouth full. It's disrespectful. So anyway, I didn't get any Lego stuff. I did get a huge, like a 48-inch Super Mario plush teddy bear, whatever you want to call it, and it was like $8. They roughly sell for around 75 to like 250, depending on condition. So that was definitely a score. I came across a couple of other items. They did have, was it them or was it somewhere else? Nah, that was somewhere else. I think I got something else from there too. I just don't remember what it was. So yeah. So I got that. So I went to the Hawthorne, another Hawthorne thrift shop. Lately I've been going there and it's just been like crickets. It's been nothing. I mean, that store has always been on a slow and small side as far as collectibles, and it's just getting worse. They had nothing Lego related, nothing really, nothing really. So I left there. Then I went to Patterson, and to my, saying to my surprise, they had bins of Lego, and my plan was not to, my plan was to stay away from bins. But the thing is that ironically, when I went to Hawthorne, I was like, okay, well, they have a big bin of Lego. I'm just gonna grab, depending on the price, whatever. I'm just gonna grab it because I want to, try to, get more minifigures, stuff like that. So they had 6 bins. I wound up paying. Actually, I'm not gonna say what I paid. It was cheap. It was good though. They had a thing like this, and this was marked $9.99, and this had minifigures. Yeah, you probably can't. There you go. This had minifigures parts in it, and then there was like 2 Lego style like blue bins, a little thicker, like a little maybe about this tall, and maybe about from here to here. Also had minifigs and Lego parts in there. So there was 2 of those. So those 2 plus this makes 3. Then there was like a skinny, longer like case that has wheels. It's like a plastic tote where it's kind of like this, but it's longer, wider, a little slimmer, and it was like I think blue with a red top with yellow clips or something like that. And that was also, it also had minifigures and parts in there, so that makes 4. And then the 2 other ones, there was one a little bigger and thicker than this, a clear bin just like this, probably about yay high, a little, maybe from here to here, and a little wider. Actually, about the same width, just thicker, and just taller and a little wider. And I think that one was, I'm talking about, I ain't talking about price, and I already told you the price of this. Anyway, that one was like, it was $5 more than this one. And it also had minifigures and parts in there, so that makes 5. Then the 6th one was the biggest bin. That was basically a regular size bin, which is probably about from here to about yay tall. And as far as width go, probably obviously from here to about maybe yay. And from here to about here. So it was basically your normal size bin from wherever you get stuff from. That was a little pricier. But the 2 blue Lego bins was inside that one. And I think somebody made a mistake because when I got it home, they had tags on it. And the tags, I think the tags read $19.99 each or something like that. Because they're a little bigger and thicker than this, and there's 2 of them. I didn't notice that because it was already in the bin. So when I got home and took everything out, that's when I noticed that it still had the price tag on it. So for some reason, I guess I don't know why when they scanned it though, because these things normally beep. I think this is set up with their security system to where if somebody takes something that has this scan on it, even if it's a loose toy, it will beep. It's supposed to beep, but whatever. Or maybe there's a good chance they deactivated it because I've seen it happen before where they deactivate tags so that way it won't beep off, and they put like a whole bunch of video games and stuff like that has tags on it. They'll deactivate it and they'll put them in a bag and sell it as one lot. So that could have been it. So regardless of what it was, that was basically $40 off. Of course, if you add the 25% of $40 as well. So so yeah. So I wound up setting aside this stuff. And I don't know if these 2 base plates, there's a green one. I'm not too sure if these base plates come with any of those sets. They have one more bin, but I wasn't filling that bin, but I think I might have to go back and get it because I'm pretty sure it came from the same person. And there were 2 boxes. There was a box Indiana Jones and a box Star Wars Legos set, but it was open and it wasn't. I think the Star Wars one had had some pieces for that, like an X-wing fighter, but no minifigs, nothing. And the Indiana Jones thing, it was like, I think it was like an Indiana Jones airplane crash or something like that. That one had nothing. I mean, that one had stuff in it, but it was nothing. It had nothing to do with Indiana Jones whatsoever. And of course, it didn't have minifigures in there as well, but they were both marked $9.99. So it was just miscellaneous crap. But in here, I just started buying them because I was like, okay, well, for the price they were asking for the bins, it was pretty okay. You know what I'm saying? Because you're like, okay, well, I'm counting minifigures of what I've seen, and that's what made me judge what I was basically doing. And I opened up a lot of this stuff, and right there, but it processed the area, so they, so they know that nobody was still, but they pretty well know me in almost everywhere I go, so a lot of places don't mind me opening stuff because they know that, oh, I buy, and they know I'm not a thief. It's funny. Oh, thank God. So I got a Woody from Toy Story. Got Woody. And got Jessica. So we got Woody and Jessica. I think I have a Jessica and Woody also somewhere here. So we got Woody and Jessica. Also, I gotta find them, but I have just the upper part of the of the villain from from Clay, from Pirates of the Caribbean. We have this guy here. I forgot his name. I think that's Davy Jones or something like that. I don't know, but he's from Pirates of the Caribbean. Then we have the alien dude from one of the alien guys from Toy Story. Then we have Lord, I always forget his name, but Lloyd's father. Lloyd. I think his name is Emperor or something. Well, I don't know, but he's the father of Lloyd. Lloyd from Ninjago, but that's why he calls him. He calls him Lloyd. Stormtrooper. There's just so much stuff here. Yep. I think there were 3 Ewoks. Mm-hmm. And one of them, I think the long blue carrying case type of bin is the one that had the Ewoks in there. So let's see. Can never go wrong with minifigures, man. Oh, we got an R2-D2 unit. I got so many R2-D2s. We got an R2 unit. I forgot where he's from. I think he is from Toy Story. I don't know. Is he from Toy Story or I forgot? But this green ant looking dude. I forgot. Maybe somebody out there let me know. Got one watcher. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for watching. I didn't realize we got one of these guys from Star Wars, one of the Imperial dudes. Imperial dudes. Can you imagine that? Darth Vader going. Imperial dude. I was going to say something. I lost my train of thought. You know how it is. You think hard too much and you want to forget what you're saying. Imperial dude. Oh, we also got Bosk. One of the bounty hunters from Star Wars. I'm trying to find the other Ewok. I got 2 in my hand. I want to show it to you. I just want to find them. Quick! Find them quick! Get to the chopper! Wow! So yeah, this is I call him Uncle Jesse. You know, the man who played Uncle Jesse from he's actually a good singer. Well, you know, God rest his soul. But he was from Dukes of Hazzard. Uncle Jesse. What was his name? Denver Pyle, I believe. Denver Pyle. He kind of reminded me of Uncle Jesse. I forgot his name, but he's the villain in Toy Story. I think Toy Story 3. Is it 2 or 3? Whatever. So Toy Story is one of those kid toys I can always, one of those kid toy shows, and Lego I can watch all day, man. This Lego, this is not Lego. This is a Lego top, and not a Lego bottom. Bootleg bastards. It's funny because it seems that, except for when you deal with real hardcore Lego fans, I very, very, very rarely don't get like fake Lego and other brands of building block type stuff in Lego collections. Very, you know, like not very few times, because you get people who just collect Legos and Lego inspired stuff for their children, and you got people out there who do collect Lego, and if they see something like, they just buy it, you know, and stuff. So when they donate stuff, it's crazy though. But yeah, these are the three that I saw in that the big long bin with the red top and the yellow clips. I was digging through it and I saw some Lego figures. Like, okay, impressive. And I think that one was $19.99 or $14.99. Either way you look at it, with the 25% off for 6 bins with all these Legos that I'm already taking out and still have right here. And that's not even including sets. I believe there are some sets. I know there's like an old black ship and some other stuff. I'll have to like try to figure out the parts and build them. But there's a nice, decent amount of stuff where everything's definitely worth it. Because if it's like 2 of the ships, I think it is, that's my money right there. Not even including these minifigs. So I paid just under $70 for everything. And come on, $70. There's a Han Solo in here. But yeah, these 3 Ewoks came out of there too. And again, I've built my collection. Well, this is Harry Potter. I built this whole Lego collection off of thrifting. You know, very few things are retail items, which is cool. I mean, I got a lot of figures here, man. I don't want to show you guys every one of them because it's like a lot of them are like basic characters. We have some Ninjago weapons. We have also Star Wars figures. Some like medieval type stuff. We got one of the Ninjago guys in gold. I got to put that in what's it called? We got Poison Ivy. Unfortunately, she's missing her hair, but we have one of the versions of Poison Ivy. I think I have more minifigures because I didn't dump out all the bins to look through excessive minifigure parts. This chick looked like I don't think she's complete because I don't know if this is her top and or bottom. I don't know. Well, I mean, it got to be her top or top for a female because I just realized right now they got the imprint for breasts. But I don't know if that's her bottom. So I am going to like place her up here so I know I have to check her. I have a weird way of doing my process. I definitely know this don't go together, period. And they got these like Buccaneer pirate British type pistols. And I know that doesn't go to him. I didn't even realize I have a Robin here with somebody else's head on top. I'm thinking that's Harry Potter related. Looks like kind of like Beetlejuice. It's not. Then we have a Robin here. I gotta find his here. So I'll put him up here too. I know this is definitely not Star Wars related. So this is like one of those space kind of people. Harry Potter on somebody else's torso. I mean body. This is definitely a crook with a Star Wars blaster. We got another older stormtrooper's body with one of those space type cop heads. So that's definitely a no-no. It'll be easier for me just not to even take this stuff and add it with all the other stuff. I think it'd be best if I just go ahead and just try to match up everything in here so I don't get it confused with the other stuff. I know this is definitely Master Wu. So I'll put him here because I gotta find his hat. Got some Buccaneer type people. Oh snap, Princess Leia. I don't know if that's her pistol, but this is I don't know. I don't even know if that's her bottom, but I'm guessing that's definitely a head. Princess Leia's Indoor, right? I think it's Indoor. Princess Leia from Indoor. So I want to look that up too. All Princess Leia's are some bread, and of course we have there's two of them here. I'm bugging out here. We have another one of got partial parts of Batman. We got a Lego crook on the body. I don't know if this is an actual Lego. I'm about to say Lego crook, whatever. I don't know who this guy is. I don't know if it's like Bruce Wayne or just some dude in the outfit or in the suit. So I do want to look him up as well. We have Army Man. I have two of them. I'm trying to find the other one. We have a R something unit. I always forget the red one. I think it's R2D5 or R3D4 or some craziness. I believe his legs, or at least one part of it, is in here somewhere. Battle droids. We got so many battle droid pods. Battle droids, they ain't worth nothing. They're not worth anything. This one of those space type guys. I do have like, and the biggest bin did have a whole bunch of dusty space Lego type stuff. Oh, here he is. Here's the other army guy. These are, I think, from Toy Story 2. I don't think his helmet is in here, so I know he's complete. So far, I'll put him near because I don't know where his helmet is. Could be one of those bins. Like I said, I didn't go through all the bins. I mean, I did do the same thing I'm doing now, which is like doing this. I just didn't go through all the I didn't empty them out. I think two of them I did, and I sorted it pretty well. So I'm pretty confident there's no more minifig accessories or parts. For all the other ones, I was extremely tired yesterday. Too lazy to go through it. But, for what it's worth, all this stuff is definitely, this bin alone, definitely well worth it. Got some female pants here. It's a nice amount of stuff. We got another Han Solo flesh tone. Just gotta find his head. His here. This is Harry Potter sitting on something. Harry Potter. Got a lot of Harry Potter, Star Wars. This guy is, I think he's a soccer player. I think he's from soccer. Another thing I want you guys to realize, be very careful when you're looking for Lego, because sometimes some of the skin tones may be a little off-matched, but you can always tell vintage Lego. When you see legs and springs like, I'm sorry for that, but when you see legs and springs like that, that's old vintage. They're either going to be soccer, maybe even baseball, but I would definitely say soccer and basketball related pieces. And you see how his hands are, how skinny the hands itself are compared to all the other minifig hands. This is legit. But I think he's a goalie, but he's definitely soccer related. You know, because it allows for the springing legs, as you can see. I don't know what's the point of that action, but that's definitely real Star Wars. I mean, real Lego. Trying to see if I see Poison Ivy's hair piece in here. Because there was another bin that was left behind. I left behind yesterday that I should have got it anyway. But I think they had it at $24.99, which was crazy. Because one of these bin, the biggest bin I did pay $24.99 for it. And it did have one of the airplane wings in it, like the big pre-molded wing. Because you know, a lot of the airplanes, they do come with like parts to build wings, but this one was a pre-wing, whatchamacallit. I just thought it was too much, $24.99 for that, because it had no minifigures in there. It was all just Lego parts. I mean, I could go back and it could be gone. You know, somebody would just see Lego and be like, oh, okay. Because there is somebody who does beat me to Legos a lot in Hawthorne. I have these two, I picked up. I forgot where I got them from exactly, but they are Minecraft. I don't collect, I don't really deal with Minecraft friends and or Chima stuff. So my plan is to sell off some of that stuff. But I do have two Minecraft figures that was downstairs on the table. I forgot where I got them from. Could have got them from the flea market this weekend. I think somebody handed it to me or something. I don't even remember. I'm trying to find the other one. But there are two Minecraft pieces in here. I got one in my hand right now, and I can't find it. Thank you again for watching, because I know this can be extremely boring. That's definitely not his hair. Man. I should be actually getting dressed to go back again to red, white, and blue and stuff, but I don't want to be there, then stay there all day, you know, fussing and fighting over trying to pick up stuff to buy. So yeah, these two guys. So I'll put this stuff in the going to sell pile. Now I'm trying to figure out where the hell the legs are for it. Oh man, I probably put it in something else. For this R unit. No, here is his. It's weird. Why? Oh, wow, that's there. So I'll just leave that alone until I get to the other bins. I'm pretty sure that other bin I'm pretty confident that bin has parts I need to probably build some infrastructures as well as vehicles in the bins that I have. So I may take a ride after I do this video. I may even do another video as I'm driving. So yeah, I think that'll be about it for now. So I'm just gonna put this here on the side. I think I showed you guys this. I picked this up. Somebody made a mistake at one of the Kmart's. I always wanted a Sandcrawler. This one has 1,239 parts. And that's because the Sandcrawler is very big and very heavy. There's a lot of crap in it. And the majority of all those parts go to that. Because these parts got stacked on this one, to stack in that, let's do this and do that, to do this and that. And who we have in here? We have 2 Jawa, Luke Skywalker, medical droid, RA7, I don't even know that one, and an R5A2 unit. Which doesn't, I don't remember it making sense, because I don't remember in the original Star Wars a RA7 and an R5A2 and the medical droid being around the Jawas when Luke encountered them. I mean, had encounters with them and on Tatooine. So I don't know. I think this set retails for about $80 there or something like that. I think it was $79.99 or 80 something. But somebody screwed up and had that price on it, and they honored it. So I basically kept it moving. I thought I was gonna be spending. I was like, you know what? Let me just get it. I had the extra cash, and I basically thought I was gonna be spending. Yeah, my camera sucks. Guess I made it darker. So I thought I was gonna be spending almost $90 for it, and I wound up getting it for $13 because it was $19.99, and I think it was like a certain percentage off of that clearance. So it wound up being $13.30. And my plan was to go back and get another one, but they only had this one, and I didn't want to press my luck. And so I guess whatever mistake somebody made, I benefited from it. So yeah. And I think I got some Lego. I did get some Lego stuff at the flea market this weekend. I didn't go to the flea market to sell. This piece here, this is Ninjago Masters of Spinjitzu, obviously. Character Encyclopedia Update and Expanded Universe. And it says comes with new exclusive J minifigure. This one is basically like an expansion of the minifigs. It's always good to get the expanded universes of any book you have and get as many of these books as you can find. I would not suggest you go into Lego or Barnes & Noble and giving them $18 US cash for this. If you have local thrift shops and if they have books, look in the book sections. You will, I would say about 80% of the time, you will find Lego styled books. And these books, they have stories in it and stuff like that. But at the same time, they also help you identify. It's kind of like they're all kind of encyclopedias for Legos as well. Again, I'm sorry, this camera, I don't know what the hell is wrong with it. I know I definitely need to upgrade all this, because I haven't had my cameras look like this since 2012 or older, and it's kind of embarrassing. But gotta make what you got. So you gotta make what you got, right? If I said it right. So yeah, this is a whole bunch of Lego. Let me try to put them all right back in here. This guy, I asked him, I said, oh man, I forgot I have base plates. One green, one blue. You can't tell the color because my camera sucks. He sold me everything for $10. I wasn't gonna even try to get it cheaper. Another dude had Legos too, but because it was raining, he wasn't sure he was gonna set up. He's always cheap with his prices, so I walked around 4 times and he looked like he wasn't gonna open up, so I just left it alone. And here is more Lego stuff. Another base plate I could use for something. I brought it because of the base plates. $10. I figured it was definitely worth it, because base plates is basically $8 to $10, depending on where you get it from. And I did notice that he did have minifigures in here. So when I asked him how much, without even hesitating, he was like, $10. I probably could have said and got it cheaper, and he probably would have got mad, or I just felt that it wasn't even worth trying, because $10 was reasonable. I mean, it's not a lot here, but You see minifigures, and you need base plates. You roll with it. You basically roll with it. Like, $10 is all right. Plus, I wasn't really that confident that I was gonna find anything anyway at the market, because it wasn't that there wasn't that many vendors. It's just that everybody had a lot of junk. A lot of vendors had junk. So looks like we have a piece of Groot here. I'm pretty confident that the rest of him is not here. And I have, I think, 3 minifigures in my hand. But again, like I said, I basically brought this for the base plates. I was about to ask him would he just sell the base plates, but when I peeked in real quick, because he was still unpacking, and a lot of the guys don't like people going through stuff on the floor until they finish loading up, because that's where most theft happens. When you're taking stuff in and out, even if you have 2 people. And these people are malicious at these flea markets, man. Yes, people do steal at the flea market. A lot of people go to the flea market to buy minimum just to steal more. They do that a lot. I've caught 2 people after. I never caught nobody during, but I have caught people with my stuff after, and I was ready to put my hands on them. Once it was a man. Older guy too, older Spanish dude, and then another one. It was a female who was basically using her not speaking English very well, and that's the one thing I hate about everybody. Regardless of what race you are, people that don't speak English, they always or claim they don't speak English. They all know when you're talking shit or cursing them out and calling them names. And they know how to count, but at the same time, they don't want to have a conversation with you just because they want to be assholes. You know what I'm saying? But if you say you're going to call the police or you disrespect them or whatever, their English is perfect then. They got that fucking Harvard or Oxford English, and they can count. It's crazy. So... yeah, there was 3 figures in here and the base plates. Is there another Groot in here, or is there another part of Groot? Because I swore I just seen. Okay, there's one of Groot's legs. Looks like 2 of Groot's legs. So hey, might be a Groot figure in here. $10 for base plates, and I might get a Groot. Because here's a Groot. I don't know why. Once I showed this box, all of a sudden the lighting got worse. What the hell? Once I did that, the lighting got okay. There we go. Okay, I need a new camera. Piece of shit. So yeah, like I was saying, there's a Groot, and I do see parts of his legs. I'm pretty sure I can come up with this other part. In his arms. But either way, look at it. So far, I got 3. I got some farmer-looking dude. Then there's another dude with his Steven Seagal-looking haircut. And there's another cat. I think he's some kind of mechanic or something. So we got these 3. I'll say $2 each, $2-3 each for those. So you're already at, let's say $6. $6 plus the base plates and then a whole bunch of other mediocre stuff. Definitely worth $10 because I need base plates to put more figs on. And like I said, I did a brief look, and I was like, oh snap, I'll say, oh man, son of a bitch, I didn't even pay attention. They're not even Lego. And I brought this thing based on these, and I just looked at them right now, and I'm like, oh shit, they're not. I should have really looked and noticed, but they're not Lego. I'll just use them anyway because they're just a display. I don't really like the fact that they're not Lego branded, but fuck it. Kind of sucks. If I know that, I would have told them 5. Because again, you know, the basis of me buying that was for the base plates, and anything else in this little thing was just basic mediocre stuff. I'm gonna start taking a lot of this stuff downstairs and open up all my bins and just start color sorting it straight from there. Because that's the best way to do it. Instead of making a mess, just start color coordinating. This damn base plate is real Lego. I don't know how I missed that, but hey, you can't. You make mistakes, and I've seen them make a lot. Just in case you're watching Russ, fuck you. And I say Russ will be my cousin because he probably thinking something slick out his mouth right now. That's me and him. We always fucking with each other. He's probably the one watching right now. Let me see if I can find the legs for group. Since where am I out? Damn, already 41 minutes? Holy crap. Time flies when you're not having fun, right? Some of you guys and girls out there who watch or who just glance and be like, oh. That's basically the same way I feel when I be seeing people watch, still doing the videos on these damn statues and crap. I just saw some stuff on Facebook yesterday, and I'm like, damn, how many more companies are gonna come out with statues? And it's the same. I'm like, yo. I know people probably like, yo, you know Mike, right? You know he's probably laughing like, yo, Mike is he got some he doing reviews and stuff on Lego now, right? They probably like Lego. I got some Lego sets in here worth a lot more than a lot of you guys than a lot of them damn statues. Every time I look at somebody's statues crashing down, I'm like, oh, I feel for them. I laugh though, but I do feel for them. And I'm just tired of giving, there it is. I'm just tired of giving companies money. Like I've always said it. Why should I sit there and be comfortable giving company my money? And I'm advertising for them. I'm over it. Here we go. Okay, so we do have I'm guessing, interesting. Okay. I don't even know if I'm doing this right. I already know that's my pain in the ass.
Morning.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, tell your bestest son that he's the money is in the porcelain for the driving thing, okay?